Clara. Clara? Peekaboo! There she is! She's like, okay, I'm taking that. That's mine now, Mom. Oh yeah, that's mine. Alright, hello you guys. It's been a very long time since I've put a video up. I think the last time I did, I don't know how many weeks pregnant I was, but things got pretty hectic for me with the pregnancy, and then after having the baby, just adjusting to having 5 kids now. So yeah, forgive me for being gone so long. I also took a pretty long break from social media, and I definitely feel like I needed that, and I enjoyed it. So I am back with another video, and now this is Clara. I have Clara. She is sleeping, but she is 6 months old, you guys. How is that possible? I don't know. I'm just like, it goes by so fast. But don't you feel like pregnancy lasts so long? I don't know, let me know what you think, because for me, the pregnancy lasts forever, and then it's like once you have them, they just grow up like little weeds. So yeah, but her name is Clara Elise, and she's, you guys, the sweetest girl ever. I knew it too when I was pregnant with her. Just, you know how you can tell their personality, especially if you've had more than one kid or you've been pregnant a few times. You get to know their personality before you even have them. And I kept telling my husband, because he's like, what do you think she's gonna be like? I'm like, oh no, she's gonna be a total sweetheart. And she is. So she's so kind. But yeah, she's growing very, very well. I would show you guys her, but she's rambunctious. Like, she's trying to get away and grabbing everything, and I attempted to make this video a couple days ago, and yeah, she's like literally reaching for everything. So maybe I will show you guys a clip of that somewhere here, but you could also follow me on my Instagram. I'll put it down here somewhere for you guys. But I really just wanted to make this video and say hello, let you guys know that I'm alive, and then also tell you guys about something else that's been keeping me really busy. And I don't know whether or not I should do a separate channel for this. I did make a separate channel for it, but I don't know if I should like transition my channel a little bit here. To be honest, I think the reason why I struggled with my YouTube channel, this one specifically, is because I don't know, maybe I found it difficult to just share this type of stuff that I thought I wanted to share, you know, like day in the lives and like cleaning things and homeschooling. And I do still like to share those things, but it's much easier for me to do it on Instagram as opposed to doing it in this format, because I have to take out so much, and I like to use a good camera for this. And so yeah, it's just much easier for me to do little stories and stuff and reels on my phone on Instagram, as opposed to like pulling out my camera and tripod and all of that stuff for my YouTube videos. I'm also sitting on a bouncy ball. I don't know if you guys can, no, you can't see. One of these pregnancy balls, like you really can't even, doesn't even matter. But now I'm committed, okay? So I'm sorry if I'm bouncing. If you're pregnant right now and you don't have one of these, you need to get one. And especially because if you're on it while you're pregnant and you just get them used to this motion, when you have your baby and you're holding them and they're fussy, you just get on the ball and they're soothed by it because they recognize it. So it's such a game changer. Plus you can use it for a really long time. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, so I wanted to make an announcement. I feel like I just come on here to make announcements nowadays, but something that has been keeping me real busy is a new company that I started, and it is called Mama's Meadow. I don't know, I feel like I've always wanted to have like a flower picking garden and stuff. It's just always been like a little secret dream of mine. I think it'd just be so lovely, but that's not really like ideal right now. But anyway, I've always kind of thought of my children as like my little meadow, my flowers that I plant the seed and I help it grow and I nourish it. And that's kind of where I got the idea of the name, the Mama's Meadow. And so it is an official company that I've started, and it is a skincare company, but it is a pure and gentle, 100% organic, non-toxic skincare company that is formulated by yours truly, and I hand make all of the products myself, and I've done so much research and I test and I do all of these things, but I never imagined myself starting a skincare company, ever, especially because I never really like saw myself as one of those girlies, you know, that are like, oh, I have like really great skin, I'm a skin girl. No, I mean, I've had my fair share of skin problems. My skin is not perfect, so I just never occurred to me. The reason I started it is because Clara. In fact, my first product that I made is called Clara's Comfort. I have a couple of them here in front of me, just because I'm in my office. You can kind of see I have like some supplies here behind me. But so let me just kind of tell you guys the inspiration behind starting the company. So I never dealt with eczema. I never had to deal with it with any of my kids, thank goodness. I never had to deal with the struggle of eczema, thank goodness, and I never had to do that with my kids. And I've had many friends who either struggle with it themselves, but mostly like they struggle with it for their kids too. And so when Clara was very young, I started to notice, like especially on her chest, it started on her thigh. And I was like, oh, that's kind of like a dry patch. And I just thought, oh, that's weird. Maybe it was something she wore. And slowly but surely that started to get worse and worse and worse. So yeah, it started to get worse, and I felt like so stressed, overwhelmed, upset, heartbroken. Like it's just, it sucks. And to see your baby struggle with that day in and day out, like waking up from sleep because they're scratching and literally scratching, okay, like, and like breaking the skin. So of course I set out to like do whatever I could possibly do, right? So I had already been making like a few things for my family anyway, and so prior to even starting to make my own product, I was buying some commercial products, like, you know, the basics, like the Eucerin, the Aquaphor, some other like more natural ones, stuff that I found on Amazon, on Target, even a local like health store that we have nearby, and just nothing really seemed to help. And I know that eczema is far more than just skin. Like, I mean, it really is a gut issue, but I had to learn that through all of the research that I had done. I don't know, like I was in denial that it was eczema. I thought it was ringworm to begin with, and I guess this is very common. But so I had made like this little thing, and I had put it on her. It helped with one of my daughter's rashes that just wouldn't go away. It was like a fungal, and I learned it was like a little fungal rash. And these are far more common than we think. So that helped her. So I thought, okay, well, if this is ringworm and she's a baby, like I don't want to put something, you know, even if it's over the counter, like something harsh on her skin. So I put this thing on it, and I noticed it wasn't really doing much, but I was trying to be patient. And then I started to test it, and I thought, okay, if this is ringworm, then it's going to spread to me because it's very contagious. And someone I had known that was my husband sneezing. Someone I know personally, their kid had ringworm, so I thought, oh, maybe somehow it was spread, I don't know. I would do chest to chest with her anyway, and I noticed I wasn't getting with the ringworm. So then I started to think, okay, I did more research, stayed up super late at night, wasn't sleeping very well to begin with the baby, but I spent my moments when I was up all night nursing and all of that stuff, just doing more research and trying to get to the bottom of this. And you guys, when I say I've changed so many things, I got rid of all of my bedding, all of her clothes. I swapped it with all 100% organic, Ecotech, like super premium, okay, linens and cottons, and not wool, but those are basically the two things that she wore most of the time. She just wears these little white spaghetti strap onesies, and I put that under anything. Like I thought about fabric dyes, even if they're, I changed my diet. I it of eggs, I got rid of fish, I got rid of milk. My lattes, started switching to like our oatmeal and almond and it was macadamia, not milk. It's actually not that bad, but not what I was used to. So being that I was exclusively breastfeeding as well, and still am, I thought, well, it must be like my fault if it's not contact dermatitis. Like we changed detergents and all of those things. So I try to do all of the outside like exposures, right? Like we got humidifiers for all the rooms. And then I also included that with some of the things that maybe I was doing. So I had to up my vitamin D level. Before I was just doing like 5,000 IU with vitamin K, and actually vitamin D helps a lot with eczema. And a lot of times you can actually just up your vitamin D and it'll help substantially with the eczema. And so I was doing that instead. That's what I've done with all of my kids. And I also changed my probiotics. There are certain probiotics and strains that do not go through your breast milk. And so I had to find that bacteria that my baby needed and work on her gut as well, just in case. And turns out that I had a possible leaky gut, because if I'm drinking dairy, you know, it goes through the blood system. So if I'm drinking dairy and I have a leaky gut, then what happens is that those proteins get into my blood, and then the baby is getting it via breast milk like that. And if she has an allergy to it, it could cause eczema, right? So all of these things that I had basically been researching and studying, and book after book, and I just want to say I was already like really into this stuff, especially gut health. I have plenty of books on gut health. It's just very fascinating to me. So I already knew some of these things, but I had never had to apply them because we never had anyone who in my family that dealt with eczema or any other skin, like big skin issue, aside from like your usual like random rashes or something, and that just tends to go away on its own. So I started to make my own products. I ordered some books. I started looking to different ingredients, what really helps, what combinations. I started to look into how to properly formulate skincare products, and through some trial and error, I finally got to something that made a difference, like huge difference. And I recommend you guys, if you want to see, I think I did like a testimonial on my Instagram that shows some photos of Clara's skin when it was bad, and then as it progressively got better, and what it looks like now. She is like completely clear, and I continue to use this stuff. So of course, naturally, I called it Clara's Comfort. I don't know why my camera does that sometimes, but we launch on the 27th of March, so very soon. I think we have 5 days. I put it up on the board. I'm really excited to share it with everyone because it really worked for me, and that's basically what encouraged me to start the skincare company. And yeah, this is what it looks like. It's a salve, and it's got really great ingredients in it. I think what I want to do with this channel is I want to kind of convert it to show you guys more of like the behind the scenes of starting a skincare company, what that looks like. So if you guys are interested in seeing that kind of stuff, I would love for you guys to you know, subscribe, follow, find me on Instagram. I'll put it here. I also have my Mama's Meadow page. So if you are someone who has kids, or you suffer or struggle with dry skin, irritation, redness, eczema, contact dermatitis, even psoriasis, you could absolutely benefit from these products. Now, because I'm a mom and I think, you know, we also deserve some love, I was already using this product that I made it's an evening facial oil, and I don't have it on me. Actually, I have them bottled, okay, but it's called Golden Hour. And these are what the boxes look like. Oh, here we go. This is a 2-ounce one. I have them in 2 ounce and 1 ounce. This one's empty because I have to make a new batch and put them in. Clara's awake too, by the way. Guys, you want to say hi? This is Clara. Yes. Say hello, babies. Say hello. You graced us with your smile. It's so cute. So that one is an evening facial oil for us moms. I'm working on one for the morning that goes really well under the skin. I use that in the morning and evening, but because it has castor oil too, it's a little bit, it's not too thick, but you know, it's like not ideal for like under makeup. And so I'm putting together some ingredients for a morning one as well, and that also really have some good UVB protection. It's not like you don't want to swap it out for sunscreen, but it does add, you know, that beneficial protection. So we have those, and then I have the Calendula Calm. Once her flares got down and she was mostly just dealing with the itchiness, you know, as it was healing and getting better, I basically simplified this one, and this is more of an all-purpose one. It's called Calendula Calm. It has calendula in it. It's just 3 ingredients. I have, well, 4 technically: coconut oil, jojoba oil, calendula oil, and vitamin E, since that is a natural preservative and has a lot of skin benefits too, but they're all organic. And yeah, so this is basically what I'm doing. I'm making these myself, I'm packaging them myself, I made the labels, did the website. So if you guys have any questions about either my products or how I'm doing this, or if you are someone who's trying to start a business and wants to know like what that process looks like, let me know in the comments below, because I would love to help you guys. And now, for those of you who have been subscribers, yeah, and follow along and haven't had the opportunity to meet our princess. Yeah, she just woke up, so she's got little boogies. Get mad at me. Let me see. Look, she's so relaxed. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Yeah. What do you think? Is that you? Do you see yourself up there? Yeah, she is a total sweetheart. And look at, she's getting so big. She was so big, you guys. She is thriving. She's doing so well. I'm still like constantly checking her skin. It was so terrible to see. And I'm always making sure if I notice like any little thing, then, you know, I'm obviously like right on top of it. But we use this stuff all the time. We use this one the most. It's just, again, it's an all-purpose thing. So I even use this one on my face, use it on my hands. My kids use it. They have like a little rash or whatever is bothering them, itchy, dryness. This is the guy that we use the most. This one is more like an emollient, so it's something that you'd want to use. I even have on here that it's best if used within 3 minutes after taking a shower, because it really just protects that skin barrier and it helps with the inflammation and all of that. So, and I don't have any scents in these. I actually originally, the first one had Roman chamomile essential oil, but after some research, I wanted it to be available to every age, including newborns. So Roman chamomile smells lovely and has a lot of benefits, but you don't really want to use it on a baby that's under 6 months old. And being that she was very young, I learned this after the fact, and it's just part of the trial and error of finding the right things. It didn't make it worse, but again, like I didn't want to risk that, you know what I mean? So I took it out. All right, well, thank you guys for watching today's video, and I hope that you guys enjoyed getting to see little Claire's face. Oh, he's there, right? You want to play peekaboo? She likes playing this one. Where's Clara? Where's Clara? Peekaboo! There she is. Oh my goodness, there she is. Clara? Clara? Where are you, Clara? What? Where is she? Oh my goodness, there she is! Are you teasing? Are you teasing? You say hi. Yeah. You tell them all the things you do. She chats a lot. She's a big talker, aren't you? Huh? Yes. Oh yeah, look, she's like, oh, I'm getting excited. I'm gonna get that camera right there, Mom. That's mine. That's my camera now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment down below if you have any questions or interested in anything that I spoke about today. And I hope you guys follow along in just this new journey of ours, and we'll see where it takes us. But yeah, say bye-bye. Say bye. Thank you for watching. See you guys soon. Bye.